want to discuss what you guys' experiences was with lockdown and how you found it, because I think everyone went through their own challenges, but we kind of kept it in house because we was in house anyway.
Yeah, you weren't going nowhere.
So yeah, like what was your lot's experience with lockdown? Because I think a lot of people went through different things, but haven't spoke about it. So yeah,
I think I really had to prevent myself from becoming an alcoholic.
no, don't laugh, don't laugh, because a lot of alcohol abuse went through the roof.
Yeah, and
during
there was a
lockdown.
lot of times where I'm in the party, but I'm not in the party. I'm watching a DJ on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying myself at home. And once lockdown finished and I stepped foot in the club again, I said, Jordan, what on earth was you doing?
No, but you had nothing else.
Bed,
Yeah,
bed, sleep.
that's it. That's all
There
lockdown
actually
really
weren't
gave.
much you could really do, to be fair. So even from like the beginning of lockdown, because I enjoy my own company a lot, I thought, oh, this is brilliant. Like I don't have to go out. I can just stay at home and do my job. And at the time where I was working, we'd do a lot of shoots from home. So like the brands would send their filming equipment. I just set it up, film. So I thought it was quite sick at the beginning. But then, you know, like your regular shops that you go to, so like the hair shops to go and buy like hair cream and stuff, they shut down. So I'm running low on hair cream now, and I'm trying to put together concoctions in my house. That was like red flag number one.
Whoa.
Yeah, go on. Get your jokes off. Let's go.
No. I'm just trying to find out what sort of concoctions you was putting together. I suppose you're trying to make shea butter.
No, I can't.
Man's using clover.
I can't believe it's not butter. You know?
Utterly butterly.
Different oils, basically. There's like vitamin E mixed with, I think it's coconut oils and stuff like that you can get, and just to keep your hair.
I could just see Ellz, you know, in a white gown, gloves, and the glasses.
That's when the man's bored.
Yeah, that's when he's bored.
Bored. Dressing up.
He's making argan oil.
Argan oil in my kitchen.
Oh, you're done.
Go on, let's continue.
And then I think the next thing that this was kind of bad was, so when gyms closed.
said this was kind of bad.
When gyms closed and like I couldn't work out anymore. It was just jogs after jogs, riding bike as well. But it just...
That doesn't sound bad.
Do you know why I thought it was bad? It's because I'm just running further and further, but I'm not really putting on, like, the way I used to train, or the way I train now, is like heavy weights and less reps. There, I'm just starting to look like a long distance runner.
So you're looking...
I'm looking way too cut. Like, way too cut.
So this is really bad.
No, it's getting bad. Like, it's getting bad. I'm trying to do press ups and that, and like trying to like do slow press ups, but it's not like nothing's really working.
I was running, you know, in the shorts with a little number, with a number. A little number clipped onto his chest.
So you're actually like a long distance runner.
And the Great Britain flag.
Even though that's probably like the... Ben is having a mess.
Ben, are you right?
Yeah, I'm good.
We're going to have to get Ben a new seat.
We're going to have
New seat for Ben next episode.
But yeah, I was just looking way too lean. I was the fittest I probably have ever been, because like chicken and chip shop was shut as well. So.
Okay.
And I was cooking like pretty much every other day as well. But being in the house a lot, there was a lot of like pent up aggression.
Yeah.
Because you're not going out as much. You're not really.
Yeah.
The only time I'm going out is to exercise, basically. So I'm having to have meetings with people, and like the small inconveniences, like I'm getting angry at it.
Yeah.
I'm sending like mad harsh emails, and I just realised you are actually a sicko
Because
reading some of the things that I've sent back.
No, it was just fuck off.
Who do you think you are? Declining my meeting.
Like there was one email that I read, and I remember like it was just basically they requested something, and I basically said this will happen under no circumstance. It is impossible. I basically said no in about 10 different ways instead of just saying sorry.
No circumstance.
Sorry, this won't happen. Maybe we can work together in the future. But I've literally just been mad rude, and I was sending like similar emails like that for a long time during lockdown. But I think it's because of just being stuck inside.
Yeah.
Like I was pretty much having arguments at work with not the people that I work with, but
Clients.
like external people, just like being
But
mad.
you just felt aggressive.
like a little thing. Like I'm just no, that's not happening. Instead of just sitting down and having a conversation and just working things out. But for me, I think it's just the inside and certain things being closed and not having access to things that are normally easy to get.
Yeah.
Like unless you can get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
You're finished. Like the price of weights. I was gonna buy weights.
They went up.
It was like
it was a madness.
Putting a deposit on a house to buy
Bro,
a set.
one 20 plate. Yeah, one.
Yeah.
£120.
Whoa, is that what was going on?
Yeah.
People were killing. You know, people that keep like rusty
Yeah,
weights in their
rusty
shed,
weights.
selling it for mad money
Because it
people
was
wanted it.
high demand.
Yeah.
Oh snap, bro. Nah, with me, like lockdown, it was a very testing time. Because I remember I went on holiday just before COVID properly took over at the UK, and I came back, and it was literally 1 week before it went into lockdown. So I had my holiday, so I was kind of happy that I had the holiday. But as I come back, then work was like, right, we're seeing the government announcements. We're going to start making everyone go from work from home. But in my head, I was thinking, work from home. I've never done that before. That's the first time I ever worked from home. I thought, this is a piece of piss. I wake up whenever I want. Just make sure I make the morning meeting, back to bed. This is fucking piece of piss. Wasn't really, the productivity was low them times as well. And then like a week later, my manager was just like, yeah, we're going to need an emergency meeting. So I was thinking, emergency meeting? He must have COVID. I thought he must have COVID. There could be nothing else. And then, so we've gone into the Zoom meeting now, and then he's just looking really, really sad. I was thinking, oh shit. Then I saw some other people thinking, shit, like I could tell people started to apply for new jobs as just with a look on his face. So he was just there like, look guys, as you know, it's really uncertain times right now for the whole world at the moment, and every single one of you are going to be on furlough. So I was thinking, furlough? What does that even mean? So I had to Google the meaning. I said, furlough? So I'm thinking, bruh, I'm furloughed. So obviously everyone else in my house was working remotely. So I'm now the furloughed one in the house. So I'm thinking, nah, this is peak. Then he said, you're still going to get paid, but you're going to have 20% reduction. So I was thinking, okay, but off your basic. Obviously, in my industry, is commission. So the commission's a very big part of the money that you earn. So when you're dealing with your basic, 20%, I'm thinking, whoa, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make ends meet. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make ends meet. So anyway, furloughed now, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm seeing the news weekly changing, like, you can't, only essential shops. Remember they said no essential shops, no food shops, no barbers.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, raw. So my hair's getting long now. But the thing is, I'm thinking, raw, like I'm furloughed, but I look furloughed. So I'm starting to get a little bit of a little afro. And then I'm realizing that my days, I'm trying to break up my days by going to the shop. And that's when I knew things are really taking a turn for the worse here. Because I'm waking up and thinking, right, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to the shop today. But I'll make an announcement in the house, going to the shop! But it's just the corner shop. But that's the only thing I've got in my life at the moment. Then at the time, I was in a relationship. And I remember my girl was actually working, but full time. And this is when I knew things had gone really, really bad. Because she would be going into meetings. And then obviously I'll be watching TV, and then she'll be like, oh, like, could you turn the TV right down? Turn it right down. So I'm like, yeah, no worries. So I'm listening to the TV on like 4, but putting my ear to the side of the TV just to hear it. And I said, no, Theon, this has to stop. Like, Look at you, you're a mess. I had an afro. I'm listening to the TV like that, and I started watching Divorce Court. And Paternity Court. But I'm watching back-to-back episodes. And I said, my life is a mess right now. I've only got the shop to look forward to. I look horrible because my beard was growing out. I look homeless. But I was at home. See, I was trying to work out, but I was so unmotivated. So I started putting on weight because I was going shop every day and I was eating a lot of ginger nuts. Ginger nuts. And I was eating a lot of like fatty foods as well. So I started putting on weight. So I started feeling like quite low about myself. I was thinking like, I don't look good.
A lot of people confidence.
Yeah, I don't look good no more. I don't look good. I'm fat now. Not funny. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I was like, I'm fat now. Can't even watch TV at a high volume anymore. And on top of that, like, I don't know when this is gonna end because you have to understand, like, the impact it had was it took every single social aspect of my life away from me. Like, there was no gym, which I go to all the time with my boys. We talk about things. I couldn't see you, man, or none of my friends. So I had no friendship anymore. We only had group chats. But everyone, if I post a link, no, can't come around my house. So you couldn't go to no one's house.
Yeah, you couldn't. So.
Couldn't link up. Couldn't go to the gym to do proper exercises. Football was done. That was something that I like looking forward to on the weekends, like watching the scores. No football, no sport. There was nothing. There was actually nothing apart from going to the shop. I only had my relationship and the shop. And my relationship ended. So it was just a shop. I'll be going to the newsagents having a big conversation with the man. But yeah, like I feel like lockdown, it definitely. Now looking back, I think that definitely didn't need to kick off like that. The way how it was, obviously, it was uncertain times, but the way how everyone was just everything completely stopped, apart from newsagents, is mad.
I'll be honest, yeah. My lockdown, like how it started, because the furlough thing. Like when I first saw furlough, I thought, oh wow. So I remember I went onto Google and I typed in, how can a self-employed man get furlough? Alright, unfortunately there
was something for
it
you.
was like government funding.
Yeah, but
loans.
But furlough and a loan is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Furlough is free money. Like I'm at home, yeah, and I'm seeing people complain about being on furlough. I'm thinking, this is lovely. Yeah, this is lovely. Maybe not, yeah, because your thing is door-to-door sales.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I think the only two things that I missed in lockdown was gym and football. Yeah, like actually playing it. But for me personally, it was, yeah, like I liked it, and even for my business, yeah, it was a curse and a blessing because that was the busiest time that my business has ever been at my chauffeur company. So we even had to hire up like more cars over a certain period because a lot of our clients was using us more because they couldn't travel around in Ubers and things like that. So I enjoyed it, you know. As long as there's football and gyms open, then
you don't mind.
I don't mind.
To be fair, I enjoyed it as well because I got to work with a lot more of my friends as well for like when we was doing like shoots and whatever, because they wouldn't be able to get equipment or place or things to where we are. So I'll say, oh, I've got such and such that can do this. Yeah. So I'd end up working with my friend. Yeah. So and it's giving like other people opportunities, and plus, I didn't have to deal with just talking to random people all the time, which I enjoyed. I could just stay to myself.
But yeah, when you say there was positives that come out of it, I found out who I was a bit more as well. I've done a lot of self-reflection.
Who are you?
In terms of like, it's hard for me to just define it, but I found out like what I wanted to do with myself and where I wanted to go. That's when I decided I want to make a job move, and I decided that I wanted to put a little bit. I wrote a lot of some of my goals down as well. I was like, no, I'm gonna start setting some goals for my life because you know sometimes when you're just getting on with life on a day to day, you just get on with it. And I've kind of realised that no, there's certain things I want to achieve and there's certain things I want to do. Like we've done this podcast off of lockdown. Look what this lockdown created. This.
Some of the episodes they might be able to see when the barbers were closed, actually, because you man would tell me before saying, "Now you're taking a piss, go get a haircut."
But what I'm saying, look what lockdown created. Like the fact that we actually came together from lockdown. We started this in lockdown.
But to be fair, this was in the pipelines for a while.
But we started.
But lockdown pushed it.
Pushed
for us,
it, yeah. We said that this is the one that we're going to push.
Yeah,
So there's positives and negatives, but it was a very testing time for a lot of people.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, anyone that went through it, happy to send your lockdown experiences in the comments.
I genuinely want to hear them.
Yeah, because we're open and we know it was hard for a lot of people. So feel free to let us know what your thoughts was on lockdown.